Right, good morning everyone. Nice and early start. Currently in Cornwall with the family for my birthday. Camping for a few nights. Now, like you do, always bring the fishing gear with you. There's always room for them in the car, wherever I go. Now, we're staying on this campsite. There's a local beach, about 15-20 minutes walk. I'm halfway there now. Pitch black. Not a soul inside. I'm going to try and get on the rocks if it's not too dangerous and accessible. I've never fished here before. I came here a few years ago. I've had a little swim on the beach here, but never been on the rocks. Just been looking at Google Maps. There's a nice little rock polish off the rock. I'm trying to get up there and cast into the bay. Now it's northwest westerly wind, pretty much onshore wind there, so should be nice surf running in now with the loads of foamy water. Got to be hitting the rocks now. Let's hope they. I can hear the waves at the moment, but I reckon there's plenty of surf out there. Hopefully not too much to get on the rocks. I'll quick show you the sign, what beach I'm at. It's about 15 minutes from Padstow. Port Cotton, if I pronounce that right. Port Cotton Bay. That's where I am. Well, I'm going to turn this camera off now and then find my way up the rocks. This is the beach now, onto my right, and there's a coastal path going up there somewhere. I'll find that on the map and get walking. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Right, we made it. Took me a few minutes to find this coastal path. Pitch black here, really dark. I have to be en route, guys. Whew, sweating now. So just gonna follow this path to the headland and hopefully get on the rocks. We arrive at the mark, nice rock mark. You guys probably can't see much of it, but for now just gonna try this 40-gram jig and work the ground. See what the ground look like here. I don't want to lose my favourite lure, but looks fairly deep. Not deep, but obviously deep enough. And this little island in front of me there, I'm just gonna fish like a little river, like a big gully in front of me. You guys will be able to see it in about 10 hours time when the sun rises. So I'll start with this 40-gram jig on my 10-foot rod with a 5-carbon reel. Put this in now, do a few casts. Hoping for pollock, maybe a bass. Not a clue. It's like proper remote. I don't think anyone else fished here before. Bit sketchy getting down, but made it. Right, first cast. Let's go. Probably end up losing this. First cast. Looking at a Google map, it's a mixed ground, bit of a sandy patch towards the island, and the big boulders. I reckon there'll be some pollock, maybe a bass here. Nothing on the first cast. I will keep trying. Hopefully get something. I'll set my other camera in a bit. But it's too dark at the moment. Well, not much happening here. Not got a single hit yet. Tried the metal jig, nothing. Now switched to Sobishki Sandy V2. Nothing on this. I had about 10 casts. Pretty daylight now. We've been fishing for about 40 minutes. Water's coming up quite fast. Probably got another hour here at max, and I'll have to get off here. Lovely little mark, very comfortable. Like a couple of gullies to either side. Nice little cove here. Looks quite pollock here, but nothing. On the way back I might try the beach, see if I can get on the rock somewhere and pass into the bay. That was the original plan, but tide was out, so I didn't want to get on the beach and cast from the beach. But what time is it? About 3 hours before high water. Tide should be halfway in. Nothing, guys. few more casts here with this savage geese on here. Fish. It's perfect time of the day as well. But not seen any fish activity at all. Gotta watch that tide as well. I don't want to get swept off. Every now and again big sets comes in, splashes all over. I reckon about half an hour left here. We're going to climb this up as well. What a beautiful place. Fish on, I think, guys. Could be a fish on here. Yeah, fish on. Nothing big. Looks like little bass. on the metal jig. See if I can winch it up without slipping down. Come on. Get in. Nice little bass, look. Chill. Oh, look. But it's a result. Well, a bit of a drop here. Change of mark. Washed off on the first mark. Hopefully this will go back. I ain't got any other options. Well, see that? Yeah, go on, get in. Well, it's not blank, guys. Original plan was to fish here into the bay, cast into the surf here, but it was too dark and I didn't want to risk getting down here in the darkness. So what time is it now? 6:41. About just over 2 hours left to high water, so I'm quite further up. So if I hook into a decent fish, I'm knackered. About 20-foot drop here. Looks like a bit with like weedy patches there, some boulders and a clean ground into the bay. That bass was on the metal, 40 gram. Just a cheap from Temu or AliExpress, I can't remember. But looks promising. Just cast it into this bay here, right in the middle, and the fowl looked it. But I'll set this camera up and have a few more casts here till I water. I haven't got the proper footwear on. It is really slippery. Just got like water shoes on. Didn't realise they're gonna be this slippery on the rocks here. It's a brand new. I bought a few days ago. Ideal for swimming and walking on the beach and pebbles, but probably not ideal for rock fishing. Well, let's cast into the bay again. Literally, first cast into the bay. I've casted out in the ocean, nothing. First cast in the bay. When the wave crashed into the beach, when that water gets a bit foamy, right in the middle, bang, fish on. I'm gonna have a few casts with this now, metal, and switch over to Savage Gear sand eel. Like I said, it's gonna be hard to land a fish here. Anything above 2 pounds will struggle on this. I'll walk all the way back, which will be very hard. I'll keep casting into the bay. Not much of a room. Oh, nearly hit pigeon. Let us sink a few seconds. Fairly slow retrieve. Got a bit of read on, I think. Switch over now again. Slow down. Switch. Right. Oh, now have a good cast into the bay. Without tangling. Perfect. Right, cast it right in the middle of that foam. That's where usually bass feeds. There's a big one coming. Big set. Slow the jig down a bit. I'm right in the middle now. So it's day 2, back on the lures. Just saw the sun setting now. Lovely bit of a surf running. Just gonna try my luck for half an hour or so before it gets really dark. All the evening. And sea look pretty fishy. I've got 40-gram jig on already, all set. 10-foot rod. I'm going to cast into the bay again, hopefully wrinkle the bass out. And time's running out. I've got my head torch, but ideally don't want to stay into the darkness. My family's on the beach. My little one, he's casting from the beach, but there's loads of weed about. I'm going to try here now. I'll stay tuned, guys. Hopefully get a silver bar out. What a place here. Amazing. Yeah, here.
Amazing that.
Nice, isn't it?
Wow.
Good find, yeah?
Amazing.
Good find. Ian's with me. He thinks it's amazing here. I think it is, indeed. Well, I only got one rod, so I'm just gonna get on with it now. Be careful, mate, yeah? A bit slippery on the rocks. Already set and ready to go. Yeah, ready to go now. I'm gonna cast into the bay now. Beautiful. Yeah, sit down there if you want.
Filming.
Yeah, but I won't film you. First cast. Can we get a nice bass? First cast. What are you doing?